Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on? Good afternoon. Happy Saturday afternoon on Hot 702.5 FM, the hottest station on the planet. It's Comedy Cypher with your host, comedian Ardie Hollingsworth. Thank you for tuning in today. I made it here. For the grace of God, made it here. I'm sitting here in the studio with some dope guests. We got another great show on tap for y'all today. As always, joined by my girl, Big E, who says she gonna invoice me her booking fee. Because that's how huge she is.
It is what it is.
Jesus Christ. Black
your friends
black
about
people
me.
try to charge you for everything. Extra ranch, black people gonna charge you for it.
See, I didn't get charged. I actually got 2 extra ranches today.
You got 2 extra
and
ranches?
I did not get charged. I just want you to know, shout out to Sister Kim's
Shout out to
downstairs.
Sister Kim. All right, yeah, downstairs. Yeah, I may go down and get some soul food after the show.
You know what? They got gumbo today. Gumbo and oxtails if you like oxtails.
I've never eaten an oxtail in my life.
Just for this year. This year, it was the first time I ever ate oxtails. My cousin was like, "Dude, you got to eat them."
Yeah, I'm good.
It actually, because of it's the name, like oxtail.
Yeah.
You're like, ew,
Yeah.
right? So it wasn't on the bone, so which
They
made
need a better marketing campaign. They messed
But
that up from the start.
it was very good. And I don't really eat meat a lot, so it was very good.
You had a meaty oxtail in your mouth. Good job.
I eat chitlins.
Pause.
Me too. I eat chitlins.
Chitlins
Chitlins
I draw the line at oxtail.
Chitlin is a staple
Wait,
amongst
how do
the
you-
African American community.
Exactly. I don't know.
Wait, how does
Especially
that
holidays
even-
coming up. If you ain't, I feel like if you came up, you in your 30s and 40s, you came up, you haven't had chitlins. Your grandparents failed you.
Yeah,
Chitlins are disgusting.
Your mom
They're
and daddy
disgusting.
failed you. It
Yes.
probably mean you probably come from a line of people who
No,
couldn't cook 'em.
they definitely made it. No, they stink.
I mean, are they disgusting or are
I've
they?
never tasted them.
The-
They
You've never
smell
tasted-
disgusting.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
See,
yeah.
yeah.
But have you
Just,
ever been to a meat processing plant? All meat
No, we're
stinks.
good.
It's dead flesh.
Okay, guess what? That's why I just said I don't really eat meat.
Okay,
did we
well,
get to that part?
Vegetables stink too. You go smell some arugula.
Listen, we were talking about preparing them as a child, and you're smelling chitterlings in the house. Absolutely not.
It did work. Well, hold up. Let me. We went down this rabbit hole, man. Let me introduce one of our guests for the comedy side. We got 2 dope guests on the show today. Comedian Donnie Johnson, man. We're gonna get into Donnie and his background, his story, and we got the beautiful, talented Miss Brittany Soul on the show in the second half of the show. So you are in for a treat. Brittany brought some holiday music, so we're going to get into the reason for the season a little bit, starting on the Comedy Cypher as we move into November and move into the holiday season. So we're going to play a little Christmas music today. And if you are artists out there, you have some dope holiday music, tap in Black 11 Entertainment, reach out to the Comedy Cypher. We'll have you on the show. All right, so before we introduce Donnie, let me tell y'all what happened to me just on the way here to the radio station. God always got you. I'm driving. I'm got that Nipsey on, you know, right hand of God, you know. The focus his focus was cheese, not the forest is trees, you know. I'm just getting into the spirit of coming to the Comedy Cypher. I'm driving down the 15, F1's in town, a lot of construction cones. This dude in a Nissan Rogue with a personalized license plate that say Lance. So if you know Lance out there in the Nissan Rogue, damn near cut me off and ran me into a traffic cone. Listen, let me tell you something, Saints. We need the music, so I can say drop the music for dramatic effect, because I'm going on my weekly rant. We need the music, E. All right, yeah, I want to go on my weekly rant. It is better with music, so when I hit the point, I tell E to drop the music. Okay? So let me restart. Driving here, cruising down the 15, bumping that Nipsey, right hand to God. In the mood for the show, Lance in the Nissan Rogue cut me off. How I knew his name was Lance, he had a personalized license plate on his Nissan Rogue. Let me tell you something, Saints. If you're driving a Nissan Rogue, it's best to not have any personal identifiers on it. You're a grown-ass man in a Nissan Rogue. That should be enough. But to drive it like an asshole is a whole nother issue.
Should I have actually added like fake laughs with that, or I just wanted to know how you wanted to.
Yeah, we needed a laugh right there. That would
I don't have one.
Well, I was laughing. This shit was funny. You laughing at it right now. I'm just saying, like, You get a personalized license plate, you should put it on some fly shit. Is my point.
I mean, if I had a hoopty, that's what I got,
You
right?
put it on there. You put Big E on the plate.
I wouldn't put Big E, but it would be something. Depending on what kind of vehicle, like a Pinto on 3Ds, right?
Yeah,
like,
you have a personal plate on it.
I'm putting a classic plate on that, actually.
Nah.
Don't do me.
Nah.
I mean, but it's theirs.
It's a classic
That's
vehicle.
theirs,
Yeah, I understand. It's what's yours is yours. You're proud of it.
That's they.
Maybe I was just mad at Lance for cutting me off.
That's what
I'm just trying to shit on him.
Really, yeah, you dropped the ball. It's 2023 though. You're supposed to get that license plate.
That's what I got. His name was Lance.
You're supposed to be a Karen or a Ken right now.
Oh, I should have recorded.
Yeah, you're supposed to reverse that.
Yeah,
that was the time to get your reverse on right there.
Wisdom from the OG.
I'm reporting that. Yeah, I'm snitching. I'm reporting all of that. Any type
Wisdom from the OG. Yeah. Well, it's Lance. He's out there. I think it was a blue Nissan Rogue. If you know Lance out here,
make it even easier to find him. Lance.
Y'all go get Lance. Tell Lance.
Lance, where you
drive
at?
better, Lance.
13 Lances in Vegas.
You can find license plate
with
it say Lance.
Right.
There's probably a Lance right now. Just left his building.
Lance.
Right.
Lance, I think he was a white dude. So he was driving like he owned the road. You know, one of them folks.
You said think.
I said what?
You say you think he was a white guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't really.
I couldn't really see him.
Hone in on it.
Yeah, I couldn't hone in on him. He had some sunglasses on, and like I was saying, I was, in the zone, riding, coming
what
to
were you
the
listening
comedy
to?
I'm telling on him. I'm telling on Lance,
that's why you got on Nipsey Blue today?
No, I just wound up.
You just perpetrating like a Dodgers fan.
He was talking shit because I came in with a Dodger hat on, tried to question my loyalty to my team.
I'm
man,
just
you can't
saying,
do nothing around black people.
I'm just saying.
Are you? Because he's a what?
What? A fine ass.
Oh, no, I said a
black
Dodger fan.
Queen. And a Dodgers fan.
Congratulations to you.
We'll let you come to a game though, but
don't
be trying to.
You want to go to the game?
Don't be trying to act. I'm gonna let you go.
I love the Dodger Stadium. I took my family. Was it not this summer? Last summer we went to the Dodger game.
You know what? You should go to the Giants and the Dodgers game.
So here's what I'm doing. You probably don't even know this. You gotta follow my Instagram and shit. I'm crossing off all the MLB stadiums.
As you should.
Yeah. So I pick a couple of them.
We're doing the all the NBA. So.
Nice. That's dope.
So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Well, damn, I need to get my shit together because I'm not doing any of that.
Oh shit, Donnie, we gotta get you on the road, man. Nah. Well, let me give this brother a proper introduction, man. Let me do that. All right, man. Comedy legend, killer around here, one of the dopest dudes on the Las Vegas comedy scene, man. You've seen him perform on Black 11 Entertainment shows over the years, man. Just really solid, genuine brother. Happy to have him on the comedy Cypher today. So big old welcome to comedian Donnie Johnson, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Right on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming to the Cypher, man. Tell the people a little bit about your background, how you got into comedy, how long you've been on the Las Vegas comedy scene, and all of that good stuff. Give them the bio.
I've been doing comedy since 06. I've been moving. I started in Houston doing it. I've been out in Vegas for 10 years now.
Okay.
I dig that. I still got a day gig though, so yeah.
As most comics do, man.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, it takes a minute to turn comedy into a full-time job. I do it as a producer and as a comic, and it's still not a full-time job for me, man, because especially if you have a full-time gig, you have a career, you got to replace your income.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be chasing that dream. Kids can't eat them hopes and dreams, right?
I can't eat them hopes and dreams.
So yeah, man, just talk to us about comedic influences. How did you come up in the game, and what got you into comedy?
Bro, I never really thought about doing comedy at all, ever. I mean, I'm an introvert.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I had a circle that I would make laugh. I wasn't like a class clown or, nothing like that. I wasn't attention seeking. I've always loved comedy from the beginning. Eddie Murphy is my GOAT. I've always listened to comedy, never thought I would be doing it. Mm-hmm. One day I'm sitting there watching Comic View, man. I see a comic come on the stage, and 1,000 times I've said, man, I'm funnier than him.
Yeah.
In my head, I've said it. I said it that night, man, and I felt it.
Right.
Like I really felt like, yeah.
So what was the first time you jumped on stage and tried it out?
The first time I got on stage was with Angela Means, actually. I did a show. This dude was put together a show. My first time ever. putting together a show. I played hoop with him. My hoop game was impeccable. So he was like, yo, I told him I want to do comedy. He liked my hoop game. So he was listening to me tell him about comedy. When I first told him, he wasn't trying to hear it. But then when he saw my hoop game, he started digging me. And I told him, hey, I do comedy. He was like, yo, I got this show I do every other Thursday up here. I put you on.
Okay.
I went up with old girl, Angela Means. She was crackhead Felicia from Friday. She was the first comedian. I went up there, bro. And I murdered that shit, bro. Crazily.
That shit. First time out the gate?
Yeah, crazy. But I wrote, though. I wrote.
Okay.
I didn't just, I wrote.
You didn't go up there and wing it. You had a plan. Okay.
I went up there and I murdered that shit. And I was bad.
Yeah, it's addictive, ain't it?
Yeah.
That laughter start rolling towards you, and people are like, oh, shit. You're like, damn, this for real. I'm for real funny.
It's really like crack, bro. Like really.
I never tried crack.
No,
go ahead, break it down.
I'm just going to break out the psychological part of it. It's like this.
Yeah.
Every single comedian, even you've seen some comedians that you be like, damn, they don't never get no laughs. But some, at one point, they got laughs.
Right.
Every time they come and they trying to get that, like, cause I mean, you'll be thinking like, dang, I couldn't punish myself like that.
Right.
Like I couldn't do it. I'm finna go sell cars or something.
No, that's a great point, man. It is because it is addictive.
Yeah, you're trying to find that high because ain't nothing like that high.
Yeah, when you walk off stage and you just kill.
Man,
yeah. That is a fantastic feeling because I always see comedy as an art form, as a communicative art form,
right.
And I think it is one of the most intelligent forms of communication that we have in our society. Think about how you can use comedy to diffuse even the most angriest of situations.
Right.
You can make a person laugh, like you can break up a fight. Like, sorry, go tickle a big nigga and break up a fight.
I'm gonna listen to this though. This is crazy. Laughing is the only thing you can do, and you'll forget about everything else.
Yeah, true story. It changes
like
your emotions.
everything. Like you can be having sex and still be mad. Mm-hmm. You can be crying, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's laughing is like. I mean, it's just a different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different
It's
vibe,
good for the
man.
soul.
You
Laughter
can't be
is good
mad
for the soul, yeah.
for that moment that you laughing. It don't matter. Like some can really, like you can be at a funeral crying. Mm-hmm. Somebody say something funny. For that moment that you're laughing, you're not thinking about nothing else but laughing.
And shout out to that. That's what I want. Honestly, man, if something was to happen to me and you got to lay my soul to rest, that's what I want people. Come up, if you have a roast session, talk shit. Mm-hmm. Like, let's remember the great times that we had together and celebrate life in that standpoint. So I want like a roast.
I need y'all crying though. Y'all need to get it together.
Oh, y'all better be
missing me. Quit playing with me.
No, they gonna miss me. But for them
if you don't, I'm coming back to hunt. What I
don't want is anybody showing up inappropriately dressed for my funeral. Like you can't come with you got a job where you dirty and you work dirty. Just don't show up from work. Put some effort into your
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just glad you showed up. I don't care. Like I'm not gonna raise up and be
I would get up and say something. Like for real.
Hold on. And
I had a cousin came to my wedding, man, and it's in all the pictures. She had on like white pants with some red panties. You can see her drawers to her pants. Ooh. She had all the pictures. Like, come on, man, you ain't got no mirror at the crib.
Right. That was playing. Yeah, it was some get back. It was some kind of get back. She had funk with somebody else.
I think she was on my wife's side of the family, one of the ratchets out of there. Mm-hmm. Oh man. So, man, where are you performing at next? Where can the people see you?
You can catch me at Mariposa, man. Wednesday, Mariposa. Okay. November 22nd.
Wednesday the 22nd over at Mariposa, man.
Mariposa.
Yeah, man.
Every Wednesday. They do it over at Mariposa every Wednesday. Devin Moore, Sparkle. It's a good
show. Shout out to them, man. Listen, talk to the people about, I know you said comedic influences, Eddie Murphy. Talk about your comedic style. How do you come up with your jokes? Do you write your life? Do you write from observation? How do you come up with what you think is funny on stage?
I write my life, man. Mm-hmm. I write things that how I move, like how I operate. I used to write funny.
Yeah.
I used to write to be funny. Mm-hmm. But now I just write
situational.
I'm just like, I kind of just, it's about life, just life stuff. I'm not like like aggressive comedian. I don't come after people or nothing like that. Like, that ain't my style.
Yeah, I've seen situations where, comics get on the audience and then, the audience member kind of goes back and they use that as part of their act.
Right.
I think that's a lot of filler stuff.
I'm
running out of jokes.
I've seen people do it and master it. I've seen people just be nice with it. Yeah. But I've seen people not really know how to do it.
No, crowd work is an art form.
And I got to go up next, and now the crowd mad. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fine little line, man. Some people can really do it, though. Some people
or
are
not
really
even
nice.
Like, what I don't like is following a person that's changed the temperature of the room,
right,
where people don't feel like they're at a comedy show.
Right.
Like, they either feel like they're just an adversarial relationship with the performer or the entertainers that are on stage, and that you've changed their mindset. And then you'll have comics walk off stage and be like, "Oh, the room, they was whack, and the audience that." No, I'm like, motherfucker, you didn't do your job. Your job. These people came here. They actually put time, effort, energy, money into coming to this venue for the purpose of laughter.
Right.
You didn't deliver that, and you gonna fault them? This is the dumbest shit.
It be when you fault them, it be kind of hectic. I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes in them audience be bullshitting though. Like, quit playing with me. I know these jokes work. I know they work though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't working tonight,
man. It is what it is though. I've seen people murder, and then I've seen them eat a dick.
Yeah,
I've seen it happen.
Same material.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's all situational. So it's about the production of the show. Is that, and a lot of this is on the producer and on the person who's running and putting together that show, because you have to stagger your talent accordingly. You get people booking their friends, or you get people that's booking just folks that they know, and they don't know how to properly structure a show. It's like, oh, my man's a headliner, but here's the thing. You can step on your headliner by putting two whack-ass people in front of them that change the tone of the room. Now the headliner coming with fire shit that, to your point, that he or she knows works, but it's not working in that room because the audience is sour.
Right. Yeah. That's why comedy is different than anything, singing, rapping, any other art, man. Comedy is different. It's on the spot. Yeah. It's a craft.
Right.
And it's like, it's in abundance. Everybody knows that they can't, like, everybody can't sing. People that can't sing know it. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't dance. Everybody can't play basketball. They can't rap. They can't whatever. Everybody think they can make people laugh.
Yeah, they think so. They think it. I think because the great comics make it look so easy.
I know.
That's what it is. Yeah. And then folks who are chuckle funny or funny around their friends or whatnot, they're like, oh, I can do that. But, there's a gift and a curse to that, too. The gift is you inspire people to take a shot.
Right.
So you get the next generation of people thinking, I can do that. And it's not until they go try it. You never know what you can accomplish.
No, exactly.
Yeah. Comedy is such also, give me your thoughts on this. Comedy is such a subjective art form that there is the right comic for every audience. Like, I was doing the show one time. I was like, I may not be the comic you want, but I'm the one you need. Because I just did a whole set. It's just about real shit.
Yeah.
Like life shit. Things that people see one way, but in reality is really something else.
Right.
So give me your thoughts on that. The right comic for the right room. Do you think there is a lane for, if there's an aspiring comic out there, there is a lane for them to get their story, their perspective out there and make it funny?
I mean, they can. They just have to. They got to get out there and make it fun. They got to get out there and do that. But, like, again, comedy is subjective. What might not be funny to me might be funny to you.
Right.
That don't mean, just because I don't think it's funny, that don't mean it ain't funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny to somebody though. Like, that's just what it is. It just ain't.
Yeah. Find your tribe.
Yeah.
Find your tribe.
That's what it is.
Because I swear, like, one of the biggest shows of all time, and I've given this shit. 20 years I've tried to give this show a chance just to see what the hype was all about. Seinfeld. I have not laughed one time at one episode of Seinfeld. And I'm like, yo, Jerry Seinfeld is on the Mount Rushmore probably of comics. Like, he's that guy.
Right.
But that shit is just not funny to me. And I was like, and it's not like even like it's a cultural thing. Because one of my favorite shows, comedy sitcoms of all time, is King of Queens.
Right.
So still white actors, white shows, and that show is funny as shit. So it's just about what was, I guess, relatable to me.
But that's just what it is. Even like this, before I got into comedy, before I started looking at viewing comedy through these lenses, I thought a lot of people were funny. Since I've been doing comedy, those people that I thought were funny, I don't really find them funny anymore. Like, now that I understand, I'm looking at, that's why I don't even watch comedy. I don't even watch like specials. I don't like to watch people unless somebody asks me. Mm-hmm. But I don't like to watch people. I don't. That's just not.
Well, you don't want to be influenced. So I go through cleanses like that. Also, I don't want to be influenced by, the topic of the moment or the flavor of the moment. And it starts to creep into my sets when I want to write about and talk about.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. So what's next for you? What's on the horizon on the come up for you career wise?
Man, I'm gonna be delivering these packages. All through Christmas. No, not with a smile at all. I don't even want to get their expectations up. It ain't gonna be with a smile. I ain't gonna throw it or nothing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be delivering these packages, man. That's what I'm gonna do.
Grumpy Grinch coming.
Yeah, I'm a bubbly dude. I'm not even into nothing. I brighten people up. I have that. That's one of my superpowers. Though I can come in there and brighten people up.
Make the room sunshiny.
Yeah. And not even say a word though. Like I can just do it.
Big E, is the room sunshiny with Donnie in here? She
shook her head, right on, E.
And flexed her dimple.
Right on.
Shook her head and flexed her dimple. Well, we appreciate you, man. Donnie Johnson coming through. Tell them. Oh, no. We're going to get into this before we get out of here, man, because you post some hilarious shit on social media. You're like the meme king, man. Like, yo, if you're not following this dude, just even on social media, I don't know where you follow. Talk to us about your meme hunt and reposting.
Oh, yeah, man.
Various social media memes.
I've been on these memes for years, bro. Like, when they first started coming, I was having a bad day. And I came across one, bro. The first meme that really caught my eye and made me just like, man, I'm gonna do this. It was the one where it was a white dude and he had a busted nose. And he said, niggas be like, all I said was, but his nose was bleeding. The white dude, like all he said was nigga. He was like, but that's why his nose was bleeding.
The consequences of your act.
Yeah, exactly though. Like he like, well, that's all I said. And then they busted him up. But that made me laugh. Yeah. And I just started finding them. I just started looking for them. And I was stealing people memes. Yeah. And these people are serious about their memes.
Yeah, it's their intellectual property. Somebody created something.
He stole it. Yeah, he stole it though. He stole it.
He got mad because you stole it from the dude that stole it.
He stole it. I stole it from him. He get in my DM. This is years ago though. Yeah. He get in my DM talking about what's up. Get with the little eyes, the little thing. They're like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? He like, that meme out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can't be doing that. I was like, doing what? And he was like, you can't be just taking nobody's meme. I'm like, you took somebody's meme, bro. If you don't get off my page.
That's the whole point for it to circulate. If you put something out there, you should be flattered, I guess.
I share this for entertainment. I make some, I put my name on it. Yeah. That's what I suggest you do. I make some, I put my name on it.
Watermark it or something.
Who?
I say you can watermark it or something. Who what? Oh, who was it that who was the dude? Oh, you want him to name drop? Yeah, name drop the motherfucker. She said, who was it that stole the meme?
What you mean?
Who?
Oh, the meme?
Yeah.
Oh no, this was just some dude, some random like on a big account, and I was over there pillaging. I was just loading my phone up with memes, and I guess the dude, he saw it. He saw it on there like that. He saw it on there, and he got in my DM, and he was a young dude. I'm like, bro, if you don't get off this app.
You ever argue with a dude on social media, man, and realize that both of y'all stupid?
No, I don't even argue. I used to, though. During Trump, I did. And
me too. I was a motherfucker, man. I used to argue with people over social media, and I thought to myself one night, you'll never see these motherfuckers. Like, what are you doing?
You in Cincinnati talking about pull up.
Yeah.
Told me to pull up in Cincinnati.
And I'm not about to come over and smack your ass over no election.
Look, no, this dude, I thought I was petty because I'm nice. Yeah. Like, my responses, they don't be aggressive. They just be a little quick, sharp, to the point, like daggers.
Pop, one to the ribs,
And they usually quit. Man, I ran into this one dude, bro.
Yeah.
And he was on a different level.
He wanted to converse. He had shit else to do. He got paid by the hour.
He got wild. Like, he started really, like, tagging me in pictures and wild stuff with little captions.
Because you stole his meme?
No, we was arguing. We was on Facebook, and I had him looking bad. And he just started. I mean, I'm talking about like 30 times a day. And I was already on the level, like, man, I ain't gonna block nobody. Like, that's
you became that dude's enemy.
Man, he just tripped out. Like, he had way more energy petty than me.
So I'm the king of protecting my piece of energy. I'm the block king, man. You say, my thing is, if you bring energy, I don't put out, if you look at any of our social media posts, I don't put out anything that's purposely mean or negative. Right. Like, so if you come at me on some negativity shit, I just be like, man, bro, I don't even know you and just block you. Like, I don't need that.
That's where I'm at now with it though. Kyle in Cincinnati. He the one.
Shout out to Kyle in Cincinnati.
Yeah, he
man.
did that. Shout out to Kyle, man. I hope really though.
I think Kyle probably just needs some pussy. That's the problem. Man, that's the problem with these people.
He was MAGA though. He was definitely aggressively MAGA.
But, I mean, anybody that's just like angry like that, they're just not getting enough loving in their life. That's just my thing. Like if you getting some good loving, you ever got some pussy so good make you want to be a better man?
Not really though. Not really. I ain't really had this excellent pussy that people talk about. That dudes be like, like threatening dudes over. I ain't really had that.
No, the one that just make you want to be a better person, just want to live right and have a righteous life because you got something to look forward to, go home to. You know what I'm saying? You need that in your life. I think people who walk around with that palatable anger don't have that anchor of love in their life. Like there's a dude out here right now that I paid. I won't even mention his name. He's a parasite among the Las Vegas comedy community, and he will be exposed as an unscrupulous, shady piece of shit. And he's being sued right now. But I paid this dude to film and edit 5 episodes of Bars and Notes. We went through mediation. He's holding on to my footage. This guy's been fully paid, close to $8,000, holding on to my footage and won't release it and I told him, and won't release it back to me because he's a shitty editor and I don't want him to edit the final project.
That's what you told him?
Yeah, he's horrible. The shit he sent me was substandard, so I'm like, yo, give me my footage, I'll give it to another editor and pay me back 50% of the money we paid you for the editing. He ain't got the bread, so you can't get nothing from a dust bunny but dust. So I'm gonna go ahead and wind up suing him, and he's gonna wind up working for me. We garnishing wages and everything because I'm a whole savage. So
I feel you. Yeah, man.
When your baby out in front of the Orleans with short shorts on, you did it to her.
Bro, yeah.
You did it.
You got man. I'm
so
suing. I'm pressing charges and all of that.
But I tell you that to tell you this. At one point, I was like the east side of Detroit, and me wanted to go over and just split his fucking head open.
I mean, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
man.
I got something to go home to. I got a beautiful wife, 2 daughters, businesses. I look good, feel good, smell good. Like, why would I fuck my life up for that?
I ain't trying to go to jail.
Yeah, that's it. I'm too handsome for prison.
Man, all that.
So I look back at but anybody that's on that, I'll tell you this. Anybody that's on that bullshit, I just try to immediately separate myself from them because it could take you to a place where you wind up messing up your situation. So for anybody like to argue over social media and all that shit, I ain't got time for that.
I just argued the GOAT debate.
Yeah, Jordan versus LeBron.
Okay.
Who's your GOAT before we get you out of here on this? Who's your GOAT? Let's hear this. MJ? Oh, shit. Yeah. Old head bias. Let me tell you why LeBron's the GOAT. Okay, first of all.
Am I going to be able to tell you why MJ the GOAT?
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm going to give you why LeBron's the GOAT, in my opinion. And 2 things can be true at the same time. We can disagree, but facts matter. LeBron has taken 5 different head coaches to the NBA Finals. 5 different, 2 of which were rookie head coaches. Okay, LeBron has won 3 different championships with 3 different franchises, all-time leader in points. He's going to be up there in rebounds. He's going to have more rebounds than your favorite center and power forward. He's going to have more assists than your favorite point guard. He's going to lead the entire statistical category. The points record may never be broken again because you're going to have to play 20-something plus seasons. This dude's age 38, looking like still one of the top 5 players in the league. Now, the juxtaposition with MJ and why I give LeBron that credit is because MJ needed Phil Jackson. His first 4 years in the league, 84 to 88, MJ needed structure, he needed coaching, he needed a system in order to win. Now, he ran off some wins, 6 titles, all of that shit. He was a dominant scorer.
Don't just dismiss the 6 titles.
No, I'm not dismissing the 6 titles. But go ahead. I would say this for LeBron, which is tougher. LeBron is the system. He is the structure. This dude is the most plug-and-play athlete that guarantees you a shot at a title in the history of professional sports. You put LeBron on your team, you're guaranteed a shot at a championship, and that's why I think LeBron is the GOAT.
I'm going to keep it 1,000. I agree with 97.7% of what you said. Don't get me wrong.
Give me the other 3%.
LeBron is great, man. He's a great player. He's a very great player.
Yeah.
But all of that you said, that has nothing to do with his ability to play basketball. You brought up all them numbers. Yeah, if you play 21 years, you're gonna get numbers. Karl Malone, number 2. Hold on. When you bring up them numbers,
yeah.
Karl Malone, number 2. Who's he better? Whose GOAT list is he on?
Nobody loses.
Okay, so then that don't matter then, right?
That's why.
Let's take that. Hold on. We can take away the championships too. We don't even gotta add that. We can take away all of that.
Okay, we take away the scoring and the championships. Who got the better
Michael
resume,
Jordan,
LeBron or Jordan?
Jordan.
Just let me know when I can tap in.
You can tap in and jump in anytime.
The reality is, if LeBron came before Jordan, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
That's what the internet's saying. That's what the internet's saying. This is what I'm gonna say. As a hooper, I'm a hooper. I'm a hooper, and I watch it with a different eye.
Me
but
too.
Hold on.
Michael Jordan is my cousin.
I mean, this is what I'm.
Michael Jordan, your cousin. We can't get him on the comedy Cypher.
Listen to
Ask him who the GOAT is.
He gonna say LeBron.
Cut that out. Come on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
All right, go ahead. We're gonna get this.
We can talk numbers all day long. We can talk numbers. MJ. No, I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 though. This is just the facts of it.
All right.
It's just the facts.
Yep.
When you said Jordan needed whatever,
he needed a system.
You say that like LeBron ain't need Dwayne Wade. You say that like LeBron. Hold up. Feel me. You say that like LeBron ain't need Chris Bosh. You say that like he ain't need Kyrie Irving. You say that like he ain't need Kevin Love. You say that like he ain't need. You say that like he ain't need Anthony Davis.
No, let me.
So look at all those players that he needed.
Yeah.
Let's be clear too. Let's be clear too though. Let's be clear. When he left Miami, he handpicked every single team he had thus far.
As he should have.
No, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's one thing too though. So when you 4-6 and you get to handpick your team, really? Are you really that dude? Feel this.
You got to give him credit for the success as well as the failure in it.
So y'all don't be trying to give him the credit for the failure. Y'all don't be trying to. But like this. With
LeBron, there hasn't been much failure. It's all process.
It's all process. But you're being compared to somebody who hasn't failed.
Jordan didn't fail.
He's 6-0. That's what we're talking about, right? Because you're talking about finals. You're talking about finals, right?
No, I mentioned the finals as part of his resume, but Jordan had.
So when you say he failed,
outside of the 6 championships.
Hold on. When you say he failed, when you say LeBron failed, what are you speaking of?
No. We could be at this all day.
I'm just asking that.
We can define failure in different.
Okay, now this right here.
I don't think any one of them dudes is a failure.
No, not the failure, but you know what I mean. Come on now, don't do that. Don't do that. But look. This is what I'm saying too. At the end of the day, outside of everything else, LeBron had a meltdown in 2011 when it counted. Now you're only being compared to Mike, who's never melted down when it counted. When it counted. When has Mike ever melted down? And I'm gonna say this.
He decided to play baseball.
I mean, I get it. But that was on his choice.
Let me.
That wasn't because of what they did to him.
And push back on one thing.
Feel me?
I think Bulls fans and Jordan fans give Jordan all the credit for the championships. And here's what I would say: Michael Jordan played with the second greatest player of his generation on his team, and Scottie Pippen.
Get that.
Scottie Pippen was a 5'2" player, and this dude was a beast.
Right.
The year Michael
he was
Jordan
don't play.
The year Michael Jordan walked away from basketball, Scottie Pippen led that team in every single statistical category.
So what happened when he left the Bulls? When he left that system? What happened then?
He went
to Houston, he was terrible.
Yeah, but
then he went to the Blazers, and he was terrible.
What I would say is
terrible. He's not a number one. He's not a Batman.
Scottie is not a Michael Jordan. We're always talking about two guys.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you played with the greatest defensive player, greatest rebounder, Hall of Famer. You played with Tony Kukoc, who was one of the greatest international players. Like Michael Jordan played with other Hall of Fame caliber players.
But
studs.
He made them like that though. They became Hall of Famers playing on that team.
No, them dudes had a cachet.
Not like that. But so are we talking about who LeBron played with?
Yes, LeBron played with greats. All greats are going to play with greats. They're going to elevate the game.
So he's 6-0 with his greats.
But let me give you some of LeBron's guys when they walked away. So Mo Williams, LeBron got him paid. Carlos Boozer, LeBron got him paid.
What that got to do with it? What that got to do with what we talking about though?
Matthew Dellavedova, LeBron got him paid.
What that got to do with anything we talking about being the GOAT? LeBron a better father. Okay, that don't make him the GOAT.
Here's what I'm saying.
What we talking about?
LeBron made those guys who are average NBA players look so good. Other teams found value in them.
Man, look again.
You just mentioned Scottie Pippen walked away from Jordan, and nobody found value in him.
Okay, let's break this down. Jordan's a better ball handler
than LeBron.
Yeah. He's a better ball handler. Hold up.
Difference of opinion.
He's a better ball handler. He's a better scorer. He's a better shooter.
He's not a better scorer or shooter.
Man, come
Statistically,
on, man.
that's impossible.
How?
LeBron has more points than he shoots.
Bro, again, you're doing that. You're doing that again. You played 21 seasons. Jordan played 13.
But does LeBron have a higher field goal percentage? Is he a more efficient scorer than Jordan? He has a better three-point percentage.
See how you try to switch that?
No,
I'm on to you, though.
You said
I'm on to you. I said better. Now you say more efficient. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this, though. So is LeBron a better scorer than Wilt Chamberlain?
Yes. Yes. He has more points than Wilt Chamberlain.
There you go. Man, you being irrational and illogical. He got 21 seasons in, bro.
Okay, Wilt Chamberlain.
You keep bringing that up. Where's Karl Malone at on your list?
Like 30 points.
Where's Karl Malone at on your list? Because you keep bringing that up. Where's Karl? Because you keep giving on to these numbers. Where's Karl Malone at on your list?
Like if I was to rank GOATs of basketball?
Where's Karl Malone?
Karl Malone not in my top 10 because he elbowed my favorite player.
So that really don't mean nothing then.
So I don't care.
So them numbers really don't mean nothing, no. Them numbers really don't mean nothing then.
Then what means something?
This is what I'm saying. If you look at Steph Curry's numbers and you put Westbrook's numbers right next to it, Westbrook gonna look like he's a better player. But you know Steph is better than
the eye test,
That's what I'm talking about.
So you're going off the eye test?
Yeah, I'm adding everything, bro.
Right.
No, I'm adding everything. In the eye test, Jordan is way better.
Okay, we'll leave it at
that. That's what I'm saying. I know what I see.
I know we're gonna have that generational bias for Jordan. And listen,
no, it ain't even that.
I would tell you this. I was right there with you up until maybe like 5 years ago when I saw what LeBron was doing. And then
5 years ago.
The other thing is off the court, LeBron's the GOAT. This dude's
I feel that. I knew you was going to go there, though. I know he's an excellent dad.
Yeah, I just love LeBron,
He's probably a super stepdad and all of that. He probably all of that.
Even LeBron's side chicks just probably like, they just sitting up quiet.
They don't want to mess it up for him, though. If he got something going on, they
just signed 3 NDAs. They cool. LeBron's probably go to everything.
But I mess with LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan, bro. People think I'm hating because I say he not the GOAT.
Yeah,
that's just
what I think. You can have what? You can have your
I like, and I'm gonna tell you what.
My wife going crazy in the chat. He's not a better scorer versus field goals. He going.
Dude, this is what it is. Basketball at the end of the day, bare bone. Basketball is about scoring and stopping somebody from scoring.
Yeah,
Mike. Nobody could stop Mike.
What we got?
Period.
All right, we're going to go. We got Brittany Soul coming up next, man. Brittany Soul, let's give Donnie a warm round of applause.
Right on. Thank y'all for having me.
You're supposed to hit the applause. That shit. That dude, Donnie, man, y'all follow him on social media, collect all those memes. Don't be in his inbox arguing if you snatch your meme. We're going to get Brittany in here. She going to drop some holiday music on us, tell us what she been up to. Give us a little break. Go ahead and play that little drummer boy she dropped on us. We are moving into a holiday season, so my girl Brittany brought us some holiday music, little drummer boy. We're going to see her rendition of that. You know what? I'm going to tell you something while we getting that queued up. Well, holiday music, you got to be strategic. You can't be out here dropping a holiday album sounding all sexy on it. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher out here. You got to get the Usher Christmas album. He just make you want to go fuck something.
I don't know. They wilding nowadays. That might be the way to go. You might got to stick a Christmas tree up there.
Man, what if Sexy Red dropped a Christmas album?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I be fucking on a reindeer. Getting on a reindeer. Let's hear Brittany's Soul.
Very young boy, marching beside kings. He's not rich by far, that is with the measure of things. All that he has is all that he brings to honor a son and to live out his dream. He practiced en route, and oh how he beamed, preparing his sticks and his heart by the seams. No, silver perfume. He's never such things. He can't wait to meet and present for the king. He offers his voice and what his drum sings. All that he has is all that he brings.
They told me our
that he brings. One giver has myrrh, another frankincense leaves. Some fabric so nice, of which he's never seen. And two people brought gold, things more fit for a king. But determined he marched, and oh how he beamed to the song in his heart. Feel the rhythm and
Getting into the holiday spirit with one of our favorites, the beautiful, talented, and she corrected me the other day. I had the flyer going out for the show and just put her regular government name on there. She wrote me back, can you put Dr. Brittany Soul on there? So welcome back to the Comedy Cypher.
Hey,
the Reverend Dr. Brittany Soul.
Now we.
You got a new job every time I see you, girl. What you been up to?
I am Jamaican.
You Jamaican?
I just learned it last year.
That you Jamaican. You brought your book with you. What you got there?
I do.
A little thespian.
I am a thespian, but how did you get there? I'm an author too. Yeah, I got my book, The Key of Love with Brittany Soul. I'm going to read a little bit from it later if we have time.
Yeah, we got time. Read something now.
Oh, dang.
The Key of Love. You going to drop some love on us? You drop Christmas music, love on us? Look, the energy has elevated when she walked in here.
Love. We can do some love.
Let's talk about love.
I was going to do one called Right Through the Pain. However.
Nah, we want to hear about love. Forget pain.
Love is my favorite subject. So
love is one of my favorites. Is my favorite subject too. Love. I like money and love. Yeah.
Money? Okay.
Love and money. Happiness, good times, all of that good shit. All the good shit. I like all the good shit.
Okay. Well, I got one I don't...
You know what page is on it? Is your book.
Listen, I was not prepared to do this one.
You ain't got no post-it note or nothing, no bookmark? You ain't dog-ear the page?
I'll do this one.
Okay, do it. Oh, we about to hear. So y'all about to be enlightened.
It's been a while, Ardie. I appreciate your energy. Okay, so this one is called I Will Not. It is in the book. It is, it goes like this. So, I don't bother taking the time to learn the correct pronunciation of your name. I already know that I like you far more than I should. No, you can't call me sometime. I don't want to see your emojis, your good morning beautifuls, your poetic bids good night. Falling in love is such a formidable place to land. Nope, I will not love you. In fact, I will acknowledge you less and less, and when you ask me anything, I will somehow train the corners of my mouth to stop creasing to form this grin. I will force my eyes to not light up when I see you again. I will forget your birthday on purpose and fill my schedule with other things.
Toxic.
I will rinse away the feelings hearing your name seems to always bring. No, I will not love you. Not because you don't deserve it, but because I'm exorbitantly afraid. And although my heart has already decided, I will defy and not obey. I will strive to actually believe the very words I convey. To myself, I will say, I will not love you in a box. I will not love you with or without lies. No.
You have to go Dr. Seuss. You go Dr. Seuss, I won't love you in the box. I won't love you on the fox. I won't love you.
I will not love you.
I won't love you here and there. I won't love you
anywhere.
It's you the precision. That is a toxic poem.
No.
I will not. I will force myself not to love and appreciate nice things. So you got this man just pouring his heart into you.
Oh wait, no, we got a narrative.
Calling you. You got this man doing all of these wonderful things, and you gonna put him in the box on the fox with socks.
I like the narrative you just created.
That's not the narrative. That's what you read. That's what I interpreted from what you read.
Well, what I'm saying in the poem is that I already do, and that I'm trying not to.
Yeah, because that's toxic. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're blocking your emotional receptors.
Ooh, you better speak a word, Reverend.
You're blocking your emotional receptors to receive love based on your past trauma.
But you know what? Let's unpack
Shut the fuck up and let me love you. That will be my retort to that poem. Girl, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by
Hello.
previous cats.
Ooh, I missed that Music Soul Child
You know
song.
that?
I know what you're talking
Let's
about.
unpack this.
Let's
Why are you
unpack
so
that.
damaged? Who hurt you, boo boo?
So, who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Who put you in this box with the fox and the socks that you can't love nobody?
Okay, so just let's simmer down. Okay, we're
I
not
just
talking
wanna
about
know.
sports.
Yeah.
But I want to say
we're aggressive today on the comedy
we're
side.
clearly it's feminine energy in here now.
It is. It is.
Well, E was in here, so yeah.
E,
but
that's my girl. E.
Yes.
So if I don't know if I let's
can break the fourth wall.
Yeah, let's see. E, what was your interpretation of those words? Tell us. Did you get the same vibe I got?
Oh, it was most definitely toxic.
Yeah, thank you, E. I thought you'll see me. She looking at me with the eye. Like
I will
crazy.
But most
explain.
cancers are.
Oh, dang.
I don't even know about
How did
all
we
of
get
astrology.
here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Our conversation's free flowing.
Okay, so this is let me explain.
Break it down.
Let me
for us like
explain.
a
Okay,
fashion.
so this poem is written from a place of how if you get exposed to a different kind of love, it's new and unfamiliar to you.
Yep.
So when you are hesitant or nervous about it, sometimes you're telling your mind. Well, I'm not speaking for y'all, of course. You've never been in this position.
No. What you spoke was real shit. I'm not denying what you
it
spoke was real.
happens.
No.
It happens.
It is real shit. And when I say, I'm just joking saying it's toxic, but it's really disheartening for, let's say that can happen both for men and women, that you're so repetitively damaged by, you know, bad relationships that something great comes along and you don't even feel worthy to have and appreciate nice things.
And
You know
that, to be honest with you, that is exactly the point of why I wrote the poem.
Yeah, that was real shit. I was just joking. You know, I'm just bringing it full circle. You know, we on that intellectual plane, my friend. Listen, if you're heartbroken out here, what would be your advice for a person that's
in that experience,
in that space?
Right. And I think
living that existence, what would be your advice for them to break through? Because that's not a let's acknowledge this, at least from my perspective, that's not a good place to stay in. It's a place that people find themselves in, but that is not how you're supposed to live, saints.
And the thing is, in my book, The Key of Love with Brittany Soul, it is not just warm. Yes, it's not just warm fuzzies. It's cold pricklies. It's about being heartbroken. It's about forgiving and trusting again.
Let me tell y'all something too. Shout out to Florine Buggs, my grandmother, one of my favorite people in the world. She's about to be 94 this year. I talked to her yesterday, and she's like my spiritual advisor and everything. I've been going through some things like in life, and she said something to me the other day, and I was breaking down that, and she was like, "Oh, that's sad." And I was explaining to her this little trauma that I'm going through, and it was so like warm and motherly and understanding in those words that she understood my sadness about the situations. Because sometimes you're not looking for solutions. You're just looking for empathy. The world empathy is somebody to understand the position you in, so you don't feel alone. So shout out to you, Grandma. I love you.
Shout out to his grandma. He loves you.
Bars. So breaking through that wall, I had to drop that little story out there before I forgot. Breaking through that wall in that space. Let's get back to advice. What actionable steps would you recommend from the Key of Love, Doctor?
Hello, because I'm a doctor now.
We will get into that. We got some time. Keep us on track with the
people
time.
remind me like real doctors, but well, okay, I'm a real doctor too now. But what I would say is how that to transition from that space looks different. It depends on why you're in that space. If the person that you're trying not to love, there's a reason, and this is the coin that y'all didn't consider. What if the person that you're falling in love with is the toxic one, but you love them? Anyway,
no. If
let me answer your question first. I know.
I wish we had more time.
I know.
Because what I'm saying is, if he would be giving you actionable "I love you" gestures, right? How would then he be toxic or they?
It's not in that order. People that are not healthy for you can have great attributes too. But anyway, that's not the scenario. But I'm just saying it depends. In general, you asked the question.
Yeah.
It depends on why the person is feeling that way. If it is as simple as, okay, I'm now in a healthier space and I'm nervous to welcome this new love. I've been hurt, whatever. Of course. Unpacking why you feel that way, but also be mindful. It's okay to be mindful of yourself and your process in falling in love and what this could produce. If it's a healthy space, allow someone to love you. I definitely
I agree with you.
And
there.
love yourself.
Two, yes, that's the first thing. You got to love yourself. You have to love yourself enough to know what you deserve and what you should receive. And there's two fundamental keys, I think, to love. And I want to read your book. I want to see if these things are in your book, because if I wrote a book on love, these are the two areas I would approach it from. Okay. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And I mean stripped down, butt naked in front of the world, vulnerable. Yes. That level of vulnerability to your partner. Like, they have to know you intimately.
You have to feel comfortable.
You absolutely do. You got to let go. You got to trust fall with a motherfucker, like literally, and know they got your back. And the second thing is love, if you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, is about selfless sacrifice. You have to, what Jesus did for all of us is an act of selfless sacrifice. So I think those two things, vulnerability, selfless sacrifice, defines a space of love. And if you're falling in love with a person, look for those two traits. Look for their ability to morph themselves into a better person for you. Like, I was just joking with Donnie. Like, I write that joke in my comedy bit. You ever had some pussy so good make you want to be a better man?
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's like, it's a joke. But from the foundation of that, you connect with a person that's so right for you, it makes you want to be a better version of yourself, just to be in their space and impress them continuously.
They inspire you.
Yeah, they inspire you. Yeah.
I love that. If I'm not inspired by the person I'm with, what are we doing?
Yeah, listen,
and vice versa.
You are, and we got to arguing about basketball.
Do you feel lovey now?
I feel so lovey, and this is a great conversation, man. I'm not sitting here staring at you singing Christmas music and shit. I'm sandwiched with I wish we had more time. But this show is so dope. It goes by like in the blink of an eye. But we're going to definitely have you back. Let's talk to the people about, in our time left, where they can tap in with you, where they can see you perform, because you are an excellent performer, Arthur. Just one of the most talented people.
You're so sweet. I appreciate that.
God gave you all the talent. You come back, get some more talent,
I can't
girl.
pop lock, though. That's one thing I can't.
Okay,
do that.
Well, we all got limitations.
People can find me at BrittanySoul.com. My socials are connected there. I'm more active on IG than a lot of the other platforms. But tonight, I will be at the Sigma Gamma Rho Sneaker Ball. It's a fundraiser. And I'm their entertainment. I'm one of the entertainers that'll be kind of blessing the mic before their final toast. So I'm super excited about that.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, if y'all checking out the Sigma Gamma Rho function tonight, you'll see Brittany. Man, tap in. BrittanySoul.com. Dr. Brittany Soul. In the time we got left, tell us how the doctor came about.
Yes. It's cool. I was volunteering at an event called Healing the Health Summit. I've done it a few years now, and while doing it and just kind of tapping into something new, a new element of what I do, someone approached my table, checked me out a bit, and decided to nominate me for the honorary doctorate. So I know we don't have time left, but y'all got
ain't it a blessing? We're gonna like
you never know.
It's a blessing when some people just living your life, being your talented, wonderful self, and other people see positive attributes in you. The nomination thing, I think, is dope.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people around here waving their own flag of greatness, but
other people sing your praise.
You're
That's
legend in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? You out here legendary with $37 in your checking account.
Hello.
Shit ain't translated into nothing.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. You the flyest brokest nigga in the club. I love you.
It's real life.
Thank you, Dr. Brittany Soul.
Thanks for having me.
As always, thanks to our home girl, our resident fly girl, Big E. Carice.
Hey.
Keeping the show on track, keeping everybody on track. Hot 7025 FM. Join us next week for the comedy Cypher. Follow Black 11 Entertainment. Follow all our guests that we had on the show today. Big boy Donnie Johnson. Follow Dr. Brittany Soul. Hey. Grab that. What's the name of the book?
The Key of Love with Brittany Soul.
The Key of Love with Brittany Soul. I need to write a book too. You inspire me, Queen.
Okay, let's go.
See y'all next week.